Hey everybody, it's Mr. Haskell, and I'm back with more things that you should know by being alive. And in this episode on the presidents, I'm going to be talking about Donald Trump. And I'm just going to focus on his first term in office as 45th president of the United States. I want to keep this in a history-based format and not delve into current events. So I will be talking, for the most part here, about his term from 2017 to 2021. Donald Trump, the 45th president of the United States, ran as a Republican. He formerly was a businessman, a media personality, and a real estate mogul. He was the first U.S. president without prior military or political experience. And he was born in Queens, New York, graduated from the Wharton School of Business. He rose to fame as a real estate developer, largely in New York City, and he gained fame later on as a star of an NBC television show called The Apprentice. The 2016 election saw Trump run on a populist, nationalist, and anti-establishment platform. He won the Republican nomination and defeated Democrat Hillary Clinton in an electoral college upset, despite losing the popular vote. His campaign slogans included "Make America Great Again" and "Drain the Swamp." His presidency began with record-breaking inaugural attendance debates and immediate polarization. As far as his major policies and actions during his first term, we saw the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act in 2017, which lowered corporate and income taxes. We saw them as the Trump tax cuts. He appointed 3 Supreme Court justices, Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, and Barrett, and this was a dramatic shift for the Supreme Court as it moved to the right. He withdrew from the Paris Climate Agreement and the Iran nuclear deal. He enforced strict immigration policies, including a travel ban from several Muslim-majority countries. He pushed for a border wall with Mexico, which was partially constructed during his term. As far as the economy goes during Trump's first term, we also have to insert the COVID-19 pandemic in here as well. We had a pre-pandemic economy that saw low unemployment and strong stock market growth. And as a result of the pandemic, he did oversee the largest economic stimulus in U.S. history during the COVID-19 panic, and that was an attempt to keep the economy afloat. He was heavily criticized for downplaying the COVID-19 virus, clashing with scientists, and some pretty inconsistent messaging. His first term is also marred and remembered for some impeachments and some controversies. He was impeached twice. Prior to this, we'd had 2 presidents who had been impeached, Andrew Johnson and Bill Clinton. Donald Trump was first impeached in 2019 in an abuse of power impeachment involving arrangements with Ukraine. And then secondly, he was impeached in 2021 for incitement of insurrection at the U.S. Capitol during the January 6th Capitol riot. He was acquitted both times by the Senate along partisan lines. He's often at odds with the media, and he branded media outlets that didn't agree with him as fake news. He was accused of fostering division, yet remained a deeply influential figure in conservative politics. As his cultural and political impact, he's a master of social media, especially on the platform Twitter, until he was permanently suspended from the platform in 2021. Now, I believe he's been since reinstated. He inspired a movement known as Trumpism, which blended populism, nationalism, and media strategy. He continued his influence post-presidency. He would be the 2024 GOP frontrunner during the 2024 election. But like I said, we're keeping this to his 45th presidential term. Supporters did praise his bluntness, how he would, speak for them. They liked the fact that he had an outsider's approach. Critics of him during his first term cited him for norm breaking and for the propagation of misinformation. Some fun facts about Donald Trump. He owns golf courses, hotels, and the Trump Tower in New York City. He starred in Home Alone 2, and he had several WWE appearances. He has a signature red hat worn by his supporters. MAGA hats, Make America Great Again. He coined terms like fake news and also covfefe. He's known for giving nicknames to those who are opponents of his or people that he happens to dislike or disagree with, from Crooked Hillary all the way to Sleepy Joe. Now, I understand this is not touching on today's Trump in office, but please understand, I just wanted to take a history approach. If you happen to like what you've heard here and you've learned something, or you've been exposed to something, please, give me a like, give me a follow, share the video. I really appreciate it, and I'll do my best with more presidential insights and prominent figures in American history. Thank you for watching.